Hello to everyone out there in the internet land. I was going to make a quick video, and there's been something that I've been really curious about, and that is where is the ICC, the International Criminal Court? As we know, a lot of people know that South Africa um, brought, charges against them before the ICC. And I believe Spain and Ireland has also joined South Africa. Now, this body, the ICC, it does carry weight, unlike the ICJ, the International Criminal Justice. They really don't carry any enforcement capabilities. The ICC, the International Criminal Court, on the other hand, does. My question and my thoughts that I keep wondering, because South Africa brought this case before the ICC. What's it been, a couple of months or something, and there's still no um warrants issued for these people that are accused of, genocide, crimes against humanity. My question is to myself is, why is it taking so long? I mean, if it's the thing about building a case, um, kind of like they could look at one video from that only media source that is allowed in there in this region of the world. And if I said the name of this media source, it would be, the algorithms would never let this see the light of day. But the only reason those journalists are there, that media is there now, is because they were already there. They're like civilians and citizens of that open air concentration camp, that's got like about a couple million people in it. My question with that is, what is taking so long for the ICC to build a case? Couldn't they just look at one video that is put out every single day, just one of them, that's coming from this uh, media source, or even go forget about the one video that would clearly show genocidal intent and crimes against humanity. Go back to the statements of these leaders of this like rogue terrorist country. They call it a state, but for there are reasons for that they don't declare themselves a nation or a country. That's another topic. But you know it just seems like they are being stalled intentionally. It are they Is it individuals? Is it a group, an organization that is able to intervene and stall um, the ICC? and to bring charges, criminal charges, and issue warrants. The other thing beside the video, many videos over the last year that would indicate intent to commit genocide and crimes against humanity would be the statements from these government officials of this rogue terrorist state. And it is right from the very top to the next in charge, and many videos that are being surfaced from their regular military people. I call them their execution squads that are in this region that are posting videos on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. Don't care to be, blah, 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 blah. But I see these on other videos, and these killing squads posting videos of them carrying out genocide. So, the question that I just want to ask, I already know this. This is kind of a rhetorical thing, really. The ICC is being stalled. There is a group of people or an organization or something like this that is able to stall that justice system. And you know what? If the ICC cannot clearly see, based on the evidence of one media source that happens to be trapped in that region, if they can't ascertain whether or not genocide is being committed or crimes against humanity, then maybe they should be disbanded because they're, obviously not able to do something, or they are being held hostage by a very powerful group that is stalling issuing arrest warrants. I mean, when you have a defense minister of a terrorist state go on international media and say that they are going to cut off food, water, electricity, and medicine into this region, that statement alone is very incriminating. So, my final thoughts on this really is it's taken way too long for the ICC to, collect evidence because it's everywhere. Some organization or a group of people is stalling it until they finish the job. Just saying, sometimes they can reach their evidence and issue arrest warrants for these certain people in very little time. Doesn't take them that long. And when I run this through my mind, the only thing that I can think is that they are being stalled and intentionally not making a judgment. And it's very sad because the evidence is there. And so the only logical conclusion would be some very powerful group is stalling this, is able to stall the International Criminal Court. And it's very sad. And if they cannot pull together enough evidence from the very beginning statements of this defense minister that they were going to cut off food, water, electricity, and medicine into this area where 2 million people are. If that alone is not enough evidence, besides the gazillions of videos coming out of there of the atrocities, well, you know what? Maybe they need to be disbanded because obviously they're incompetent or they're being bought off. That's my thoughts on that. Have a great day and be safe.